Yesterday I was not here, so today I'll let you listen to our reading homework text. But I'm so glad that some of you guys already started reading it and can read by yourself. Some of you guys have a hard time with some of those vocabulary words, so each week I will have these readings posted onto your Google Classroom so that you can actually listen as I read it out loud, and you guys can just answer the questions. So remember, what I would like for you guys to do is unwrap your text from your homework. So first of all, U is for underline your title. 2 is numbering your paragraphs. W is walk through the questions. It's really important that you number the paragraphs in your homework because then it will help you come back and get your answers. Walking through your questions first is helpful because, one, you need to know what you're looking for while you're reading. There's no purpose for reading unless you know your purpose. Your purpose is these questions you're trying to answer. So on Monday, before you read, make a prediction about this story based on the title. So when we're reading the title, what are your predictions about the story? Where does the story take place? The setting of the story. Who is the main character in the story? Remember, make sure you write in complete sentences. Determine the meaning of the word rifled in the story. It is highlighted, or no, not highlighted, it is bolded. The word is bolded. Tuesday's questions. What is Cody's problem in the story? Who first noticed something was wrong with Cody? Cody felt a lump in his throat build. What does this sentence from the text tell you about Cody? According to Cody, whose fault was it if he had left his report on the bus? So I've read you the Mondays and Tuesday question because I was not here yesterday. So now let's start reading. So remember at the top center it says fiction, explicit meaning. So we're looking for the meaning. The title is The Dog Didn't Eat My Homework. So make a prediction of what this story will be about on Monday's questions. It would not hurt, Cody thought, to take one last look at his report on Benjamin Franklin, which he was scheduled to present after lunch. He had worked hard all weekend on those 4 pages, and even practiced reading it aloud to his big sister Karen. Searching through his notebook, he realized the red folder was gone. Cody rifled through his stack of books, trying to make no noise while Catherine was presenting her report on Thomas Edison. "Are you okay?" whispered his friend Chelsea, who sat in the desk opposite. "I can't find my report. It was in my red folder. Have you seen it?" Cody murmured back. Chelsea looked around and shook her head. "Did you leave it at home or on the bus?" Cody felt a lump in his throat build. He had taken the report out and looked at it on the bus, making sure he had it. Had he set it on the seat beside him? He'd had the seat all to himself. The only person near him had been the annoying new kid. What's his name? If Cody had left it on the bus, it was that kid's fault for distracting him. He'd offered Cody gum. He tried to show him a baseball card autographed by his favorite pitcher. He told Cody that he had a really great climbing tree in his backyard and invited him to come over sometime to check it out. He seemed desperate to be friends. He even trailed after Cody when the bus dropped them off at school, calling, "Hey, Cody, wait up!" Cody had pretended not to hear him and walked a little faster. "What seems to be the problem, Cody?" asked Mrs. Skimmett. "We need to give Catherine our attention." "Sorry, Mrs. Skimmett," Cody said. Chelsea shook her head at him. He was sure the folder had been in his backpack. It was the first long report he had ever had to write. Mrs. Skimmett required 3 sources, and he had been careful to cite them correctly. As quietly as he could, Cody delved into his backpack. It contained only a few pencils rattling in the bottom. "What can I do?" Cody asked his friends between presentations. "I can't find my report." "She'll think you didn't do it," Chelsea said, laying her own report about Frederick Douglass on her desk. "But I did it." Really? Cody's friend Travis said with a grin. And it just vanished. That is so lame. Cody! Cody! Came a loud whisper from across the room. It was, what's his name, pointing wildly up at Mrs. Skimmett, sitting at her desk. What was this kid's problem? Cody ignored him. You could say your dog ate it, Chelsea said. Mungo really does try to chew up your books. When Mrs. Skimmett called on him, Cody was unable to say anything, even a lie. He stood up and went to Mrs. Skimmett's desk, hoping he could whisper some excuse. Oh, and here's your report, Cody, said Mrs. Skimmett. Tristan Jenkins said he found it on the bus and turned it in to me. He said he tried to give it to you. Tristan Jenkins? Cody said, picking up his precious red folder. He turned and saw what's his name, smile and wave. Thank you, Tristan, he said aloud. You totally saved me. Cody would not be forgetting his new friend's name again anytime soon. So for homework, make sure you complete Monday's questions as well as Tuesday's question, and I will be checking your homework tomorrow. Make sure 1, you write in complete sentences, and if 2, tomorrow you do not have it, 1, you're going to lose negative dojo points. You'll get negative dojo points, and also you will lose recess. And I mean it.